what really happened once Jungkook set foot in Dubai. Many ARMY thought that his arrival was just part of the usual schedule, but who would have thought the first moment that happened turned into an emotional shock that immediately made a splash in the fandom. Just arriving, Jungkook is called directly to do something completely unexpected for Taehyung. And this is what makes everything feel different. Not just a quick greeting or a casual meeting, but a gesture so personal that fans wondered, is this a sign of something bigger? Witnesses around the scene said the atmosphere suddenly changed when Jungkook appeared. Taehyung, who initially seemed relaxed, suddenly fell silent for a moment after seeing what Jungkook was doing. The reaction was not an ordinary one. There was an expression of surprise, mixed emotions, like someone who did not expect to get such warm attention. The ARMY immediately flooded social media with theories. Many believe the surprise is not just a spontaneous moment. Some call it a secret code between them. Others feel this is a clue to a grand plan that is being prepared secretly. What made the situation even more viral was the way Jungkook did it. Not excessive, not dramatic. Rather simple, but very deep. As if he wanted to say something without needing words. And Taehyung? His response left many fans speechless. There was an emotional aura that was hard to explain, like there was a long story behind that brief encounter. Within hours, hashtags about Jungkook and Taehyung in Dubai were trending. Fans wrote comments like, "This is too sweet for real," or "Why does it feel like a harbinger of a comeback or a tour?" Not a few felt this moment was a strong reminder of their bond. In the midst of a busy schedule and the world's spotlight, Jungkook still managed to give Taehyung such a meaningful surprise. And it's precisely little things like this that make the ARMY always feel close to them. Until now, there has been no official explanation of what exactly the surprise was. But maybe it's precisely that mystery that makes everything shake fans' hearts even more. And the longer the story goes around, the more the ARMY feels like something can't be considered a coincidence. Because the moment happened too quickly, too precisely, as if Jungkook had planned it from the beginning. Some fans began to notice small details that were previously missed. The way Jungkook approached, the different expressions on his face, and how Taehyung looked were really touched. Many said, it's not just friends meeting, it's like someone who wants to make sure the other person is okay. There are also those who suspect that the surprise has to do with something bigger than just a meeting in Dubai. Is this part of the preparation of a secret project? Are they putting together something ahead of BTS's big schedule ahead? Or is it just a simple moment that shows how strong their relationship is? What made fans even more emotional was Taehyung's reaction afterwards. He didn't say much, but it was the silence that made it all feel deep. ARMY felt like it was seeing a side of Taehyung that was rarely shown, a side that was genuinely surprised, moved, and perhaps felt very appreciated. Social media is getting hot. Short video cuts, blurry photos, even stories from people around immediately spread. While not everything is certain, one thing is clear: the ARMY cannot stop talking about it. Comments like, "Jungkook always had a way of making Taehyung feel special," or "Why does this feel like a drama scene?" Meet the timeline. Even some fans admitted to crying just because they imagined how emotional the surprise was. And the most curious thing, Jungkook himself has not given any explanation. No clarification, no statement. It was as if he let the moment speak for itself. Maybe that's what makes the ARMY even more shocked. Because in the midst of a world of entertainment that is full of highlights, sometimes the most disturbing moments actually come from something simple, but full of meaning. And precisely because everything still feels mysterious, the ARMY begins to feel like they're witnessing the beginning of a new chapter they've never seen before. Many say this moment in Dubai is different from their usual interaction. There is something quieter, deeper, like a message without sound. Jungkook didn't have to talk long, nor did Taehyung have to explain anything, but everyone could feel his emotions. Some fans even began to speculate. Did Jungkook want to give some kind of special support to Taehyung at such an important moment? Is there something they are facing together? Or maybe they just want to create small memories in the middle of a tiring schedule? Clearly, the ARMY's reaction was unstoppable. Because so far, fans have been used to seeing Jungkook and Taehyung's sweet moments. But this time it feels more personal. too sincere. As if Jungkook really wanted to make sure Taehyung didn't feel alone, even away from home. And that's where a lot of the army started to get touched. "Why do I feel like this is not just an ordinary surprise?" wrote one of the fans. "That Taehyung look like there's a long story behind it," another wrote. Every little second of that moment is analyzed, discussed, and repeated. Even fans who initially did not believe this rumor began to be curious, because the response that appeared was so great. Because if it's true that Jungkook did something so meaningful right after arriving, it's not just about Dubai. It's about a bond that remains strong even when time and distance are constantly changing. And perhaps this is what surprised ARMY the most. Not because the surprise was fancy or dramatic, but because the surprise felt real, sincere, humane. Like a reminder that behind the big stage and the spotlight of the world, they remain two people who care about each other in the simplest yet most heart-piercing way.